In this week's Torah portion, again, the Torah talks about the Mishkan, the tabernacle, all the different sockets and the pieces and everything that the Jewish people put together, the clothing, the vestments of the Kohen Gadol, the high priest. Again, it talks about it. What happens finally? It says, "Vayaviu es HaMishkan al Moshe." And then the Jewish people, they come to Moshe, to Moses, and they say to him, here it is. Here's the stuff. What do we do? Rashi, one of the leading commentators, tucked away in this parsha, brings out a beautiful medrash that talks about what happened over there. Is that Moshe, they brought it to him and said, what can we do? We physically can't lift it. It's too heavy. So Moshe says, I hear the problem. He turns to Hashem and says, God, what do you want me to do? I'm a human being. I can't lift this thing. It's too heavy. They didn't have cranes or whatever they use nowadays to be able to lift these massive beams. Amar Le is a beautiful lesson to listen to how this applies to life. Amar Le, God says back to Moshe, Asakata biyadcha, busy yourself with your hands, start lifting these beams, so to speak. Vinira kemakimo, make it look like, try that you're, as if you're doing it, try your best. Vuniska v'kamei alav, and what happened was God miraculously made it that the Mishkan built itself. Moshe put a little effort and the Mishkan built itself. So the question is, what was God doing here? This is a game? Hey, Moshe, make it look like it, and I'll help out. So save us the trouble, God, and just put it up together yourself. We know we can't do it, so you're going to need your help to do it, so just do it. Hashem is teaching us a lesson, and it's something about Judaism, Yiddishkeit, that is different with us and our pursuit of God's work as opposed to everyday life. Is that in everyday life, we tell our children, A for effort, even if they got a B or a C. They tried hard, which is great. Or nowadays, you lose a championship game, you guys tried really hard, which is, you should feel proud about yourselves, and maybe you should. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the result as you lost the game. You didn't win the championships. In Judaism, it's not like that. Hashem rewards us for the work we put in, but we realize the results ultimately are up to Him. And we get a reward regardless if the results seem to be positive. We may look at it and say, am I going to be a Torah scholar? Am I going to know all the laws and all the different meanings and the beauty behind everything? So what's the point? We say, no. You put in the effort. God will say, the results of what you're going to know and take in and imbibe within your own life, that's up to me. Don't worry about that. You try your hardest. That's an extremely important lesson, that no matter what seems to get in our way in the pursuit of God's work, don't ever worry about what's going to be with that school if they're not funded, or the poor people, they're not going to get their food. You know what I must do? Maybe I'll steal and I'll be able to help them out. Oh, slow down. You do what's right. You put the effort properly. God will take care of the results. We do in our world what's correct and proper and try, and that's an amazing concept. We get rewarded just for trying. Beautiful. I'd like to wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom and a wonderful week.